Hi guys, welcome to Blue Links. I'm Abhishek, and today is 4th of May 2020. I'll just remember this and time. Alrighty, guys. So, what's new? I hope all of you are keeping yourself at home and keeping yourself safe. So that is the need of the hour, guys. And due to all this, what has been happening, I couldn't, spare out time to, post out a video. But in the meantime, what have accomplished on the ongoing site work which I shared with you for Blue Links. I'll just show you. We managed to get a couple of keywords onto. For this keyword, we've got the featured snippet position as well. I would just take you to the private window so that So yeah, we are here for at the second position. This is like little variation. It's service, and if you put in services, then we have got the first featured snippet position. Similarly for mobile marketing services and Delhi, we've got number one position here. And let me just see for this. Yeah, it's little variation that is there. So and there was another one. Let me see. I think I have no, we haven't ranked. So out of three keywords, I managed to rank for two of them, which are targeted ones, and guys, keep in mind that my site is absolute new itself, and you can go to and see the previous videos when I uploaded the site. That was, I think, on the 28th of February, and we started building the site from 12th from sometime in first week of January, and it is still ongoing work. And I'll just show you. Like, my site is still not complete. I mean, more than a lot of pages are still pending. If you come here, you see all these pages. Yeah, see, these are not, we're still working on to them, and still Google has ranked. So would you like to know what are the how I managed to rank for a site which is not even yet to be completed? And lot of other factors are there in this site, a lot of broken links are there in the site itself. So still Google has managed to give us some. Yeah, okay, so I'll go with you for first of all, the factors for making your site rank. Hmm. And guys, mind you, I don't even have any backlinks whatsoever for the site. For that, if you want, you can just go out and you're smart enough to check it out, because it's absolutely no backlink that I've got for the site. Now how I managed was, first factor is content, that too quality. It has to be, your content has to be unique, has to be fresh, it has to be new, and most importantly, it needs to be helpful. Helpful as in, like, whenever, keep in mind, whenever the searcher is searching for any of the thing, how is your content beneficial, and how it solves the query for the searcher. So that is one thing that you have to keep in mind while designing up your content. Second, I would go for is the URL structure. So in the URL structure, let me just show you an example for this. Yeah. Yeah. See, for example, if our target keyword if you have this as a target keyword, the real estate services in Delhi. So how can you get in this URL? For example, this is example.com, and then you can have a URL like this, which is good enough. I have no doubt in that. And similarly, you can target for more cities, like for example Delhi. Then you can go for Noida or Gurgaon, like this. Simple variations you can get for that. The other way around would be having this. If your site is big, then this would be a better way of structuring your URLs. It will be like services. If you're having pan India, say operations, and then you go for this. And similarly for this last one, then you can get it changed, like Noida or Gurgaon. So you can see this, like this is like, the main idea is to have it a simple URL instead of this. And on other sites, you see these kind of URLs where especially in these e-commerce or other niches, like big real estate sites like Magic Bricks and all. After the URL ends, there will be this variation which comes in. I'm not saying that you can't rank with these, but if you want to get the results fast, and going forward, it will be much more better to have a clear cut design for the URL right from the very start. If you can, it will be easily manageable, and plus Google recognizes that. All right. So after this, then we'll go for the title and description. In your title, like for example, where's that page on? So you see the title is here, and it clearly is, the target keyword is clearly in the title itself. What it does is, like, when the user gets this result on Google. So are you seeing this? This is the title which comes up here, and it gives an the impressions, and plus it enhances your CTR, which is very important, which gives the signal to Google, like, yes, your content is useful and it is solving the query for the searcher. And along with the title, also keep in mind the description part. Description is uh, description is this part out here, like here, like this is the description. What kind of a description are you having? See, Google has claimed that it is not a ranking factor anymore any longer, but keep in mind that this is a very good factor when you are going for enhancing your CTR. Again, if your description is quite intrusive, the searcher would definitely click on your result, and which enhances, it gives a signal to Google, like, the content what you have put up is solving the queries. So that has to be kept in mind. All right, after this I would go in this was the third part, and we'll go for the fourth. Guys, there are other factors as well involved in the ranking your page, but I'll just go on with the most important ones according with which I've got results. So in this we will use the target keyword in H1s. For example, on this page, this is my H1. I'll just show you. Here, personal branding consultant services. Here, this is my H1. So this is also targeting my keywords. So have the proper utilization, and keep in mind you can only have one H1 in your web page. After that, you have to go in for this alt tags in the images, which is necessary. Try to target for say 1 to 3 images at least in your content, and give them the alt tags with your targeted keyword, and the remaining ones we can go for the LSI keywords, right? Now comes the content part. For the content, guys, like, what we have to see is out here, whenever you're designing up the content, the keyword density shouldn't be more than 5 to 7%, depending on, like, if we have like 1000 words article, out of this only like 50 to 70 words can be the target keywords, and for the remaining ones, you try to use the LSI keywords. LSI keywords are pretty helpful keywords, and I'll just show you a very good website, and I'll give this one. This is lsigraph.com, guys. So it is pretty nice website, and I don't know what has happened. LSI are the semantic index keywords, like, related keywords. For example, if I go for real estate service Delhi. So it is going to give me the related keywords along with this, so which can be used in your content. And with the use of LSI, you can go up till say 25%. So out of say 1000 word article, you can have like 250 words of the same related keywords and your own targeted keyword. So out here, like for real estate service in Delhi, if this is your target keyword, then you have this property dealers near me for say real estate consultants in Delhi, and all these. You try to use all these, or not all, but as much as you can in your content. So that will also give a good signal to Google for this. So these were like my 6 major points which would absolutely help anyone with a new website or even the pre-existing ones, and boost their rankings for future. Right, so I'll try to keep my videos on a regular basis now, and I'll share new updates as and when. Right, dear. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe. I'll be coming out with various new techniques as well. Thanks.